Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, this is Charlie, you're here for another reaction, and today we're reacting to Doctor Who Season 6 Episode 4. Now Charlie, what happened in the last episode?
It was a siren, it was a bunch of pirates, and if you got cut, blood or anything or hurt, it would come and take you, and they thought they were just like, it was killing them or taking them somewhere. And it was coming through the reflections, and it would sing, and Rory got cut and all that, and then it turns out after a while when Rory started drowning, they're like, right, we need to save him, we need to let it take us, because maybe we can save him wherever they've taken him. If they've taken him, took them to a ship where they found the whole crew, Rory, the kids as well. They're all in like a little hospital room. The siren is actually a doctor, and she was just helping them, anyone that was getting hurt, because the people on the ship had died. So she was just, finding people to save, and the ship was stuck. Then when that was the case, she let the doctor and Amy take Rory and resuscitate him. We thought he was dead. Well, he probably was dead, and then came back to life again. And the pirate and his son and the crew then went across space. Well, they went off into space, and who knows what they did. And at the end, just a little cut of the doctor dying and Amy being pregnant and not pregnant again.
Okay. Charlie, why do you remember that so well?
It was probably about 10 minutes ago.
There we go. Also, when you said whole crew at one point, you merged at the start. So you said it went into a room and there was the Hulk.
Did I?
So you went whole crew and I went whole crew.
Oh.
So it was said like I was like, was it like Hulk? But that's at one point I think you might have seen me go like, briefly. Anyway, so it's only been about 10 minutes for us. We made ourselves a coffee. We discussed in the last episode that you think it's filler. I don't like to use the term filler episode, the previous one, but I can see why people would say that. It feels like it was edited in. Wasn't too much to it. It was all right. Charlie said he's probably one of those ones that he'd skip. I don't like to skip Doctor Who, but if I was in the mood for skipping Doctor Who, I probably would consider doing that as well. But all we know is that Rory's up 3-0. Death keeps on knocking, and he keeps on knocking him back out. But so any predictions? Any thoughts about this next episode?
No.
Anything for the season?
Nothing sort of for the season.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's really something about the doctor dying.
Oh, really? I wonder what gave you that theory.
And he escapes death. That's what I think. But I don't know. The last episode didn't really lead you on to anything. They didn't say they were going anywhere. They just went to bed. So
yeah. So there's specifically something to do with the season that I'm holding off on telling you, and I'll explain to you when we eventually get there.
Okay.
Okay, but I'll explain it. So it's nothing like sort of but I'll explain when I get there.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So no theories, no thoughts, just raw dogging it through these reactions with just a blank slate.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, you love to hear that.
Yeah, just stopping the theories and just watching.
Stop questioning.
Just
Why is that?
enjoying.
No, it's Doctor Who, man. Just lay back and just forget that these things are a thing.
Yep.
You love to see it. Oh, we made him a Who thing, guys. He's there. Oh God, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when this is over?
It's not going to be over though, because it's still gone.
No, yeah, but you carry on until we die.
Until the show stops.
Oh God.
I thought that was the plan.
Oh, I thought, okay. Oh, this is something we probably need to discuss off air, but now it's on air. In my head, we would go up until at least on this channel for me was when I started doing reactions. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want to then continue for Kinesis, we can continue. I'm all right with that completely.
Yeah, and then if we catch up to it, it'll be even better because you don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, true.
Or would you do that actually? Would you want to do that by yourself?
No, I'd probably do it. But the problem is, you'd have to be here when I would have the time to do it.
Oh yeah.
That's my thing. My thing would have to be, because due to the fact that I have shift work and stuff like that. And let's say, for example, it comes out on a a
Tuesday night.
No, it'd only ever be Saturday night or Sunday. Yeah, usually it's it used to be Saturday. I can't remember. Was it Saturdays recently? I think it was maybe. But yeah, so let's say for example, I would then have to do it then and then try and get stuff out. Or if not, if it's not then, it's like shit. I can only do it Sunday morning, so I'd have to get up at whatever time. Like, sometimes reactions? I've done reactions at like 4 a.m. before.
No.
Yeah, so I did that for a couple of things. I think one of them I did most recently was for Daredevil. It was because it was like, I was like, oh cool, and I really loved the Daredevil shows and the recent was good, but I was like, oh cool, I'll react on the day, but then Grandad passed away, and then we had to fly over to Ireland.
I thought you did it anyway.
Yeah, so I had to fly over to Ireland on the day that it was released over here. But that means I got up at like I think 3 a.m. to be able to do it, to then do the reactions, and then edit, to then be able to edit it. It was a whole thing. And then I fucked up adding on the thumbnail. It was a whole thing. I had to make a thumbnail whilst on the train to the airport. So yeah, so that's the thing I do. I wouldn't do that with Doctor Who because it's released at a reasonable time over here. So it's more so about whether you're available. So we could continue it if we wanted to, but again, we'll discuss that closer to the time.
Yeah,
you might be like,
a long way to go.
It's a long way to go. We're not anywhere near.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll have to see how that goes. But other than that little bit of nugget of information, anything else?
No.
Okay, let's jump into this, guys. So we hope he enjoys this episode. We hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. I've got my hairband. Yeah. I was playing as I was doing it. I was like, I can't take it off now. It's going to be so obvious. I might be able to get away with it. I didn't think it was going to be like that, right? Like a gobshite. This happens when you grow out your luscious hair. Have you thought about growing your hair long?
I already did, remember?
When?
And I had to slip back.
Oh yeah, that was disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
Hello everyone, this is VoiceOver Jake talking to you because I got bored of repeating the same old stuff and my voice started to crack, so I decided to just do one video and edit it in. I do hope you enjoyed the video, but before you do, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This badly put together montage of thumbnails that have flown across your screen are just some of the reaction content already on the channel. And I don't plan to stop pumping out reactions until I'm arrested for providing too much content. Whilst you're at it, you may as well give the video a preemptive like and smash that notification bell. Thank you in advance, and enjoy the video. I think that went good. That was pretty good. What do you mean we need 6 seconds? What do you? I have one more.
I only wish I could go in your place, Idris. Nah, I don't, cause it's really gonna hurt.
It's starting.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. It's been a while since you've seen them. Tennant's last episode.
You will train your mind and
Last
your
time we
soul
saw
for the
them.
body.
Yeah. So because they're the one like when Tennant's regenerating, he was like, this story may be over, but the song never ends.
Yeah.
This song maybe
What
isn't.
happened?
No, the song may be ended now, but the story never ends. I think it's like, this song is in there, but the story never ends. That's it, yeah. God, I almost had to stop that there just so I can get the quick. Don't come at me, okay?
Fake Hoovian.
Nephew will train.
Fortunately, I was able to reattach the head.
Do you believe any of this stuff?
I was there.
Oh, it's the warning!
Is that your neighbour?
I don't know, because they do stuff on their cars and stuff like that, and I was ready to scream at them.
When we came here once, the young lad was driving that car next door, like a yellow car.
Yeah.
It was really loud.
Yeah. They're nice enough people, but they like to do work in the car. Sometimes they're like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck
I
up.
think the same about
Yeah,
this.
they're hearing me through there, go like,
Yeah.
please shut the fuck up. Why is he talking about oods and goblins and shit like that?
We saw him die.
Yeah, 200 years in the future.
Yes, but it's
Oh.
still gonna happen.
That's alright.
What was that?
Still enough time.
Very, very deep. And somebody's knocking.
River Song. No, how'd she get out of prison?
Oh, come here.
A cube.
Come here, you
River Song inside a
scrumptious
cube.
little beauty.
Do you know what?
I would be.
It could be.
Yeah, I would have been past her.
I've got mail. Anyway, there's a living Time Lord still out there, and it's one of the good ones.
You said there weren't any other Time Lords left.
Every regeneration didn't feel like himself unless he had the tattoo, or herself a couple of times. Ooh, she was a bad girl. Goodbye, swimming pool. 24/7.
So I think that was the first time it has been, without it being, I think, canon. I don't know what's actually canon with, because I know some people say, oh, because of they did like stuff to do with comic relief and stuff like that, to do with Doctor Who, and I think Jennifer Saunders became the Doctor at one point. Something I don't know if that's canon or not. People say it is, some people say it isn't, but I think that's the first time in New Who that it's been canon that you can switch gender in regeneration.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah, so Moffat sort of laid the groundwork there.
Right.
Yeah. Also, can anyone know, is Corsair an actual Who character from before? What were we going to say there?
I was gonna say, maybe I just assumed that it was
It would make sense too.
because I already knew that. in
No,
the future-
yeah. But at the time when everyone was... The gotta remember is that we always have these arguments with what we did when it came to Who. Like, oh, Doctor Who has to be white English male. Then they pushed the boat out with then it being
Scottish.
Capaldi with Scottish, and then they then pushed the boat out then with, and they keep on saying like, oh, it can't be female, and then they changed it by a female with Jodie, and then they're like, well, they can't be black, and then they were like, here comes Shooty, and they're gay. So it's like double whammy. So it's like, so now it'll always be moving the goalposts and to be like this, that
what's the next
trans.
step?
They'll be trans.
Yeah.
The next if the Who ever became a trans person, that'll be the next whole sort of thing. Like, well, they can't be transgender. Sorry, I was about to say they can't be transgender. I was going to say transsexual, but it's not transsexual. It's transgender.
Yeah.
So they can't be transgender, and then they'll probably more than likely they will be at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
It's as if the Matrix, the soul of the Tardis, has just vanished.
Where would it go?
She's now the Tardis.
or the
The
Tardis
Tardis is her. The Tardis is inside her.
and they're also inside the Tardis. There's levels to this shit. Neil Gaiman. He is a writer. I know you're laughing at his name, but he is a writer, a creator. He did Good Omens. He also did the film Stardust back in the day. Beowulf. He also did Sandman for Netflix, but he also, I believe he's a writer as in for like actual either novels or dark novels or something like that. And he's a very good writer. He also got cancelled.
I was waiting for that. As soon as he said he also.
And when I tell you, it was some of the most horrible stuff I have read. Like, I read the transcript of
what he
stuff,
said to people.
what he did, of other stuff in depth, and I was like, I honestly was just, I felt.
Well, what did he do? No, I don't want the detail or anything. Just like.
It was a lot of, it was, again, let me just make sure this is the right real Neil Gaiman first before I start slating this guy.
Yeah.
I'm really certain. So, yes, it was him, yeah. So, won't continue, but yeah, if you want to read it, like, honestly, I what is good for me, and this is for anyone else, I'll keep this bit in going forward. But I read these things for me to be able to sort of like be able to shatter the illusion of celebrity status.
Yeah.
So because there's people who like these certain people, and they won't and they'll bury their heads in the sand when these people do things wrong, because it's like, I like them, so I won't actually know the true sort of depravity of what they do.
Yeah.
And I don't do that. I would, if I like people and I hear these things, I want to read it, experience myself, and then I go off on what I feel and think from that. And that once I read that, I was like, no, I kind of like what Neil Gaiman did in certain things. But I was then also there, once I read it, I was like, holy fucking shit. That's what I'm not like stan culture if I like someone and they do something horrible, they're dead to me. It's just how it is. So if anyone is interested, but also forewarning, if you read some of the stuff that he's did, it is, if you have any sort of what's the word I'm looking, sensitivity subject to sexual abuse and stuff like that, don't read it, or read it at your own peril. Even I was reading like, this is disgusting. This is horrible. So yeah, great writer though.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. That's all I'm going to be able to fucking think about for the whole episode now.
So what kind of trouble's your friend in?
The universe is everything.
Imagine a great big soap bubble with one of those tiny little bubbles on the outside.
Okay.
Well, it's nothing like that. Bloody drain. Look.
Look at you. Goodbye. No, not goodbye. What's the other one?
Watch out! Careful, keep back from her.
Me? Are you going to steal me? You have stolen me. You are stealing me. Oh, tenses are difficult, aren't they?
Oh,
I'm uncle. I'm everybody's uncle. Just keep back from this one. She bites.
Do I? Excellent. Fighting's excellent. It's like kissing, only there's a winner. No, I'm... It's on the tip of my tongue. I've just had a new idea about kissing. Come here. This dress, no. Your chin is hilarious. It means the smell of dust after rain.
What does?
Petrichor.
But I didn't ask.
Not yet.
Is that it? She's dead now. So sad.
She's still breathing.
Nephew, take it.
Doctor, what is that?
Oh, no, it's all right. It's an
They never
ood.
experienced a
Oods
nude.
are good. Love a nude. Hello.
What?
Who was the companion?
So the Ood was the first one was
it
Rose,
Rose,
and then no, first one time was Rose on the Devil Planet. The second time round was then Donna.
Yeah.
Because that was like when they freed the Ood from the captivity, and there was Catherine Tate acting her ass off at the sound of captivity.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only interactions with other characters, because it's only really then the Doctor who's then seen the Ood like sort of appear to him from a distance and stuff like that.
Would you like to meet him?
Meet him?
I'd love to. This way? Come, please. Come.
What's wrong?
Somewhere close by, there are lots and lots of Time Lords.
I'm afraid this is gonna end like bad or sad.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't think he'll be like, oh, try and save the Time Lords, and he'll be excited that he'll have his own people, and then at the end of it he'll be depressed that you know he.
When's the Doctor not depressed?
Sure.
Why is that word so sad? No. We'll be sad.
You can see
Oh.
how sad.
What?
He will be sad, see?
Well, the word is
I
sad.
see.
Breathe his air, eat his food. Smell its armpits.
And do my will.
Oh.
You are most welcome, travelers.
House loves you.
What was that?
Sights.
Why did he look weird on her fingers? Is there a chubby?
Yeah.
Tell them you destroyed all the others.
I can explain, Dave. Tell them why I had to.
You want to be forgiven.
Don't we all? My screwdriver, I left it in the Tardis. It's in my jacket.
You're wearing your jacket.
My other jacket.
You have two of those.
Okay, I'll get it, but Doctor, where we look after him.
Rory, look after her.
He's lying. He has the screwdriver.
He'll be fine. He's a Time Lord.
It's just what they're called. It doesn't mean he actually knows what he's doing.
It's around somewhere. Have a good look.
Good shout.
Did you do that?
Did he just lock that?
Right.
There's-
Jacket.
Yeah.
Really thought I had some friends here. But this is what the translator picked up. Cries for help from the long dead. You've got the eyes of a 20-year-old.
Thank you. No, no, I mean it literally. Your eyes are 30 years younger than the rest of you. And how's your dancing? Because you got 2 left feet. Patchwork.
Didn't notice that when he was jumping earlier.
Yeah. So it's like that's why they were looking at her hand, because it was bigger than the other ones. The one was like that, one was like up like that.
No, it's been a great arm for me, this.
Of course, sir.
He was a strapping big bloke.
You gave me hope and then you took it away. That's enough to make anyone dangerous. God knows what it will do to me. Basically. Run! Put on time, Lord.
Amy said not to get angry. He's getting angry. Get emotional.
Oh, what do you call me? We travel. I go.
The tart.
Time the first time you touched my console,
I said you were the most beautiful thing I'd ever known.
Then you stole me. And I stole you.
I borrowed you.
Borrowing implies the eventual intention to return the thing that was taken. What makes you think I would ever give you back? Are all people like this?
Like what?
So much bigger on the inside. I'm...
House eats Tardis.
Oh, there you go. What are fish fingers?
When do I say that?
Any second.
Of course, house feeds on rift energy and Tardis are bursting with it. And not raw or lovely and cooked. Processed food. Fish fingers.
Do fish have fingers? But you live in receptacle and then it feeds off the remaining Artrin energy. You were about to say all that. I don't suppose you have to now.
I sent Amy.
She's after the TARDIS. Just get out, both of you.
He locked the door, so...
Lock the door, remember?
Open this door!
Rory, hold my hand.
What? Are you thinking exactly what I'm thinking from my tea crowd?
hand.
That's not my hand.
It's as dark as
Yeah. It's awful. We both thought that.
Hold my hand. No, that's not my hand. I really don't know what to do. That's a new feeling.
How are you finding this so far?
I really like it.
Yeah, you seem very quiet. It's like you've
Oh,
locked,
yeah, I've said
you've locked the
nothing.
fuck in.
Well, we're dying, my love. It's time for Auntie and Uncle to pop off.
I'm against it.
It's your fault, isn't it?
Actually, I feel fine.
Not dead, you can't just...
I need to go to where I landed, Doctor, quickly. How long do these bodies last?
You're dying.
Yes, of course, I'm dying. No, stop it. Don't get emotional. That's what the orangey girl says. Doctor.
Do you have a name?
700 years, finally, he asks.
So what I call you?
I think you call me... sexy.
When we're alone.
We are alone.
Come on, sexy.
Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you both now.
Well, because... Rory, why?
And you need fun, don't you? That's what Auntie and Uncle were for, wasn't it? Someone to make suffer. I had a PE teacher just like you.
So he's asking to suffer.
Rory's got a bit of a kink.
They probably do that as well. So it's...
What? Them two?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well they like dress up. He was there. He was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
I
she was
forgot about
she was dressed as a PC. He asked her to dress as a pirate more often.
Yeah.
So I think and she's an aggressive person anyway. So I think he's he's definitely into that. Good man. Good man.
That's why I thought of it so quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. She's host to him. She dressed up as a PE teacher. That's what happened.
Oh my god.
They were devoured. And that we are looking at their corpses.
Ah, sorry. No, I wasn't thinking. We're gonna build a TARDIS.
I'm rather enjoying the sensation of having you running around inside me.
Maybe he's a bit kinky.
Yeah.
Your anti-grav, so do be careful.
Oh, this is like the first time
We're exploring it. Yeah.
So
So the TARDIS before obviously was just like it was just the main room that was there,
Yeah.
and then we saw we heard more stuff to do with things
Swimming
with
pools.
swimming pool and library and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, now we're actually exploring the TARDIS more.
I was gonna say it'd be good if we actually saw them go into them sort of rooms, but he said on the way there, and he said goodbye.
You deleted,
swimming pool,
You deleted a lot of them, yeah. Yes, House is played by Michael Sheen. I knew it was someone big. The Welsh fella. He's like him and David Tennant, like BFFs.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Just Good Omens together. They did like during the pandemic. They did their own like sort of what did they do? They did their own like sort of like webcam sort of show during the pandemic, stuff like that. So he's what else was he in? He was in Masters of Sex, Frost Nixon, The Queen, Midnight in Paris, A Very Royal Scandal. But yeah, he's Good Omens, the Sandman. So again, another Neil Gaiman thing. He was in a film specifically to do a. I think he was in that that Welsh football film. What was it again? Alice Through the Looking Glass. He made it in Hollywood, and he does fall back on a lot of the British stuff as well. But yeah, Tron.
I think I recognise his face, but I haven't seen the movie.
He's the White Rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. That was it.
So he does.
So he does voice. He does voice work. He was in Blood Diamond as well. So yeah, so he's been in loads. I was there. I was like, I know it's someone famous, but I know that the person doesn't sound like this in real life. So I'd imagine it's him doing a voice, but also through a voice modulator as well, which made him sound like that.
Bond the tube directly into the tank converter.
Yes, I have actually rebuilt the Tardis before, you know. I know what I'm doing.
You're like a 9-year-old trying to rebuild a motorbike in his bedroom. And you never read the instructions.
I always read
Instruction at the bottom. What does it say?
pull to open.
Yes, and what do you do?
I push.
Every single time, 700 years, police box doors open out the way.
I think I have earned the right to open my front doors any way I want.
Your front doors? Have you any idea how childish that sounds?
You are not my mother.
She is the doors.
You are not my child.
You know, you didn't always take me where I wanted to go.
No, but I always took you where you needed to go.
You did. Look at us. Talk.
I exist across all space and time, and you talk and run around and bring home strays.
Then we need to get a move on. Hey, old girl.
It's not Rory's voice, is it? Oh, it is.
Rory? Do you ever wonder why I chose you all those years ago?
I chose you. You were unlocked.
Of course I was. I wanted to see the universe, so I stole a Time Lord and I ran away. And you were the...
What could possibly go wrong? Fine, that will do. No, hang on, wait.
I think I'm in love with the Tardis.
I think we all are.
Is he turned old?
Rory?
You left me. How could you do that? How could you leave me? 2,000 years I waited for you, and you did it to me again. I didn't mean to.
Say happy over and over and over and over. Rory.
He's old, right? Why is his nose turned so big?
It's old man prosthetics.
There's no power. You... I've got nothing.
Oh, my beautiful idiot. You have what you've always had. You've got me.
Kill Amy, I say. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Die Amy, kill Amy, hate Amy.
Amy?
Make that 4 times.
Jesus Christ. None of Rory asked to suffer, but this is some deep shit.
Imagine he's really getting off on this. She's hooked. I'm like, oh my god. He's like, oh, hold on, let me just readjust. Oh yeah, 4th time, Rory.
It doesn't even seem like
he's probably had a great time.
Yeah, he's been running around.
he's got his cardio up. It's been fantastic.
Which one's Amy? The pretty one? Rory, what's wrong?
It's like I'm getting a message.
Hello, pretty.
What the hell is that?
No, that's Rory.
You have to go to the old control room on the nearest panel to lower the shields.
The pretty one.
About 12 seconds.
The doctor, I have to keep going. How's he going to be able to
Sure, we're gonna see Rory take charge.
It's about time. Maybe that's Amy's worst nightmare, actually.
Yeah. this is still her like hallucinating.
Yeah.
I've got about 30 now.
But I've only changed the desktop, what, a dozen times?
So far, yeah.
You can't archive something that hasn't happened yet.
You can't.
What happened to the lights?
It's messing with our heads again.
He's just picking on Amy. Rory asked to suffer and he's just gone in for Amy.
Yeah, that's what's going to make Rory suffer, his wife suffering.
Fine. Come towards my voice.
Shaking your head.
When would you believe that?
Imagine feeling that in the darkness.
You're doing it, you sexy thing.
You do call me that. Is it my name?
You bet it's your name.
Petrichor.
I said it.
Petrichor. She told you what it meant. The smell of white dust, remember? So interfaces telepathic.
She's messing with time again.
It's coming.
Quiet.
So they didn't know what petrichor was. But she
But
told them
she
at the
said-
start. She was there, yeah. She's doing a
What
lot.
was it?
She's like the smell of dust after rain.
Smell of dust after rain.
Yeah. So you know when you're on
Yeah.
site and you have to get up dust and they put water down, that sort of dust is in here.
But like, well, that's the passcode, the definition of the word.
It's
11.
It's telepathic, isn't it?
Crimson. 11. Delight. The smell of dust after rain. Crimson. 11.
I'm really looking back to it like her wedding day
What is
with
this
Rory.
place?
What was the crimson?
Another control room?
Well,
Control room.
Got it.
right.
Yeah. What control room is that?
Tardis control room.
Who's
The doctors.
which doctor?
Oh shit! It's not Tennant, is it? Or is it Tennant? But his
9
they're
and
the same.
10s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Ah. Holy shit! So it genuinely just gets bigger.
So
every time.
So they pick and choose whatever one they want to do really. So, so she was like I have about 30. So obviously this is one of the old consoles that she stores.
Also, I didn't like
Another
that.
control room?
What?
The cut,
What cut?
like crimson,
Yeah.
something delight.
Yeah, you did like that.
11 delight. No.
But it's trying to show that she's doing it telepathically, I guess. So rather than actually saying the word, it's like it's all about telepathy. So rather than use the words, it's showing what she's thinking. She's trying to make it. That's the reason why they've cut it like that, I believe. Because it's trying to show that. I get what you mean. It's a little bit sort of like it cuts through such an intense sort of scenes through there. But I don't know how they would show. They could have done it without showing it, but then how would they have shown the fact she's thinking it?
I would have done it in a. Well, I'm not a creator or whatever it is,
Yeah.
But I would have done it so that she doesn't say anything and she's doing this, and instead of it being like stock images that they just got online of like
there wasn't stock images.
a crimson flag and an 11 cake.
They would have shot that themselves.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like that's just to maybe get it more personalized. Like she had the wedding thing.
Yeah.
So maybe get a young ginger kid blowing her some candles or something.
Well,
and
instead
of going,
maybe that was
like,
maybe it's her 11th birthday. Maybe but then again, also this doctor's 11 as well, so they could have used their doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's a good one as well. And crimson, what the fuck was that? It was just a red
Colour,
flag.
it's the colour crimson.
Yeah, but there was no relation to that. That was just a random flag.
Yeah, I get what you mean.Maybe if they did something that was like that.
What could you even do for crimson tennis?
Yeah.
A flower. Picking flowers when she was a kid.
There you go.
I should be a writer.
Okay.
Nothing but trouble.
So this food is bad.
Yeah, because it's being controlled by house. Yeah.
I was gonna say, again, the house, his colour is green.
Yeah. But you also got to remember, we've seen him with white eyes, red eyes, and now green eyes.
Yeah. So I assumed green was like, oh, it's a good one, but no, that's the colour of house.
Get out of the way or you'll be atomized!
Where are you coming through?
I don't know!
Hold on.
Not quite out of the way.
It's something.
Well, if they were hugging that one, they would have been dead or something.
She's the Tardis.
And she's a woman. Woman. And she's a
You wish really hard.
Shut up, not like that.
Hello. I'm sexy.
Still shut up.
Environment.
Ah, well, he must have been redistributed.
Meaning what?
You're breathing in.
Oh.
Another rude I failed to save.
Doctor.
That's such a
I
silly
did
thing
not
to say.
expect you.
Lovely
just
old
getting scared that-
unexpected me.
Tardis is gonna die or something. She's not going to, obviously, but like, time's cutting short, you know?
Goodbye, Time Lord. Goodbye, little humans. Goodbye, Idris.
Who's Idris?
Tardis.
Oh.
As in, that's the
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, you could do that, but it just won't work. Hardwired failsafe, living things from rooms that are deleted.
Can kill you just as easily here as anywhere. Fear me. I've killed hundreds of Time Lords.
Fear me. I've killed all of them. Yeah.
Fucking gay! Sorry, that's just so cold. It's so fucking cold.
As soon as he said that, it was like, you know,
Yeah,
you know a cold
he
light's coming
teed
out.
him up and he just fucking knocked it out of the park. Oh, plus I'm a little bit dizzy from how gassed I got by that.
When you edit it now, you see it like red your face.
Yeah, but I'm certain the camera probably went out of focus as well. I'm like, oh. A weird little moment there. I was like, am I recording?
Killing noodles of really inventive ways.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
Before you do, me and my friends Amy and Rory to congratulate you on being an absolutely worthy opponent.
Congratulations.
I think you should be very, very careful about what you let back into this control room. You took her from her home. They are on the inside! See house? That's your prop. Size of a planet, but inside you are just so small.
Doctor,
Oh, she can talk!
are you there? It's so very dark in here. I've been looking for a word.
So big,
Big,
so sad.
complicated word, but alive. I'm alive.
Alive isn't sad.
It's sad when it's over. But this is when we talked. And now even that has come to an end. There's something I didn't get to say to you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
No. Hello. Hello, Doctor.
Please. I don't want you to.
You and me both, Doctor. You and me both.
At least he knows she can hear him now, though.
Yeah. Did you hear what the little bit at the end there when she was the fading lights that was the TARDIS there?
What do you mean?
The last thing she said.
I'm coming.
Now it's not part of the. And I've always thought this. Now this might be me making. Someone tell me if they're wrong. But if you listen to that again, I'm fairly certain she says, "I love you."
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Do you know what, though? I felt emotional. I felt like I could cry. But I was more happy that they were able to
They
have
have to
that
actually
anyway.
talk. Yeah.
More
So
than,
it's so
like,
bittersweet, isn't it?
If it was something like she had been there for all this time and
Yeah.
was able to speak, and then that got stripped away from
Yeah,
her,
yeah.
then I'd be gutted. But it's more like
Yeah,
happy
I mean,
that it happened.
I mean, yeah, it's like a real sort of punch in the heart, but also it's like, again, like you said, this was the time that they spoke. They never had it before, and they'll
Yeah.
and it won't happen again apparently. So Yeah,
Could potentially.
of course, yeah.
Actually, it's because the Time Lords discovered that if you take an 11th dimensional matrix and fold it into a mechanical, then...
Yes, it's spacey waste!
The only water in the forest is the river? She said we'd need to know that someday. It doesn't make sense, does it?
Not yet.
Spacey Wacy.
No.
What do you think, dear? Huh? Where should we take the kids this time?
Look at you pair. It's always you and her, isn't it? Long after the rest of us have gone.
The boy in his box off to see the universe.
Well, you say that as if it's a bad thing. But honestly, it's the best thing there is.
Doctor, this time could we lose the bunk beds?
No, bunk beds are cool. A bed with a ladder. You can't beat that.
Doctor, do you have a room?
That was a fair question.
Yeah.
I actually want to know that.
Every room's his room.
Are you there? Can you hear me? Yeah, either Ryan or wherever we need to go.
That was a big step up from the last episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Let's toilet first.
Do you want to go before we go to toilet with this little information I'll give you? Do you know what I said to you? Sit back down now. I'm talking! Do you know what I said to you? That I was not a Smith fan until I got to a certain episode. And then that's when it changed everything for me.
This episode?
This episode.
Because you see his emotion.
It was just everything about it. I was so indifferent about the first season and even the first season with him that then when this came round, I was like, I remember I was watching it with Victoria and an ex-girlfriend and I watched it and it literally something happened. It was just everything for me in that moment. It was the emotion, the writing, the music, everything about it was just it was this episode that reached through to me and was like, go back, because you may have missed something in your hatred for not having David Tennant, not even Smith, but just not having Tennant there. Because this episode I rate so fucking highly, and then I went back and I was born again Smith
like
again.
Rory.
Yeah. Fourth time lucky, baby. Go piss. And that, guys, was our reaction to Doctor Who Season 6, Episode 4, titled The Doctor's Wife.
Oh, I saw that at the start and I thought it was going to be... I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. So, thoughts on the episode?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those ones where it's like, again, like I said, it changed my opinion on Smith, it changed my opinion on Who, changed my opinion on Moffat. Even though I really enjoyed Moffat's episodes in the Tennant's era, I was just so, again, on that Tennant hype and that Tennant train that, again, I was so negative about Smith. Not so negative, but I just like, just wasn't accepting change. And then this was the moment for me. Like, I remember, and his thing is that, like, when I was a little less in touch with my emotions back when I watched this as well. But Victoria looked over and saw me crying at the Doctor's wife.
I was going to say, did you cry?
And I did, and there was a couple of tears, and she was a bit sort of like, oh, okay, he has emotions, and I was like, yeah, I do. You're welcome. So now I just weep at any chance I get. Like, but television.
So this opened up the doors for...
Oh yeah. Then I went back and it was just like, because when Tennant left, I don't think I even cried at that.
Jesus.
I don't know what happened. That there was a switch, and I was like, and that's when it did it. But then it was a weird one. It was a weird one. But it was just I honestly think this perfectly sums up the best of Doctor Who, I think. It was funny at points. It was emotional. It also brought the Time Lords into it. It was deep. It was about him yearning for forgiveness for something that he knows was awful, that what he did, but he did it for the best of for the best will of the universe, for all creation. So, and then it just then led to something that I thought, I don't know about you, but House was again a very
cool,
like very vicious villain, very manipulative villain.
Yeah.
I think if Gaiman had his chance, if it wasn't Doctor Who, I think he would have like been a little bit more sort of like vicious with what he was doing. Yeah, I think he could have been a bit.
I mean, it was already a bit already.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. But it was one of those ones where it was like, oh, if they did like the whole thing with Rory again, dying again, but having Rory go through waiting, and then the second time was then him waiting again for Amy as an old man, and then him dying again. But I don't know. What do you think?
Well, it could have been more.
No, but just House in general.
In general,
yeah.
It's a very seductive voice.
Yep.
Which was good. I liked that.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good. He's not there.
He's not there.
He's just
he's a sentient. He's a sentient asteroid that then talks to other people and then is able then to find a voice in the TARDIS. Because
so he was feeding off all the Time Lord's TARDIS.
Yeah.
Well, why though?
Because it was the rift energy. The rift energy he was using. So what he would do is that base. I believe it's a rift. No rift energy. It was energy. Rift energy was there to basically to give power to the TARDIS. But it was that he would basically break down the molecular structure of the TARDIS into a human, and then when it was ready to go, he would then go and eat them. So they would then feed off that energy to survive.
Right.
Yeah, that's why you couldn't just eat the TARDIS. That's why you had to transfer it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's I don't know how to say it. It was just perfect.
I think also I think Amy and Rory, even though like they were great this episode as well, I do I think that what they did with the house messing with them in the TARDIS as well. This was very much centered around the Doctor and TARDIS. Well, let's just say auntie and uncle and nephew. There's a little round of applause for nephew. Another Ood the Doctor failed to save. I love that line. He literally said another Ood I failed to save. I was like, oh God, can you just stop letting you die on your watch? Just
he technically killed him.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, Smith was outstanding. His range was. He was having a joke, and then he was getting angry. He was getting frustrated. You saw so much of his face when he saw the cubes, and he realised he'd been lured, and he'd been lured here by false hope of his species still ongoing, without him just being the sole survivor.
Disappointment.
Yeah, the disappointment, and then but again also him saying he killed all the Time Lords, and then followed by then him again like inside you just so small. That speech, that bit, that was
really good.
It was just magnificent from him, and then the bit at the end. But I'll get to that. But I'd rather focus on that, that towards the end. But I just thought he was just brilliant, and that's why I was on that sort of like Smith train after that. I was like, right, okay, let's get back to the roots of Matt Smith's Doctor, and then watch season 5, and I was like, well, this is just magnificent. So, yeah. So that's I was that, but I really love again. He dealt with the bootstrap paradox in the same sense that Moffat does, where Moffat's always like, what's caused this is actually what is in like the boot. So like, how I've forgotten every bootstrap paradox in my entire life. It's what actually caused you to get there. What was the effect? I've forgotten the ones that's happened is, but Moffat absolutely loves it, and Gaiman's done it in this as well, where it was they didn't know what petricorn was, but she already told them what petricorn was at the start, and that's what gave it to them.
Yeah.
To know the smell of dust after rain. Her trying to work out timelines, because right now what the TARDIS is spread across all time and space. There is no real timeline. It's a big ball of wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff, and now suddenly things are linear, and she can't work out how it goes. And her trying to work out again the conversations of like, do fish have fingers? Whilst they're just wondering it. Again, you're like a child trying to repair their motorcycle. That sort of stuff out of, and then even the stuff that is yet to be said, where like the only water in the forest is the river. It's like obviously that comes up whenever the fuck, but it's that whole. I love the fact that it wasn't just sort of I'm the TARDIS. yeah, it was much confusion from everyone, including her, trying to construct themselves in a certain way. And yeah, and I thought your woman who plays Ingrid was fantastic as the Tardis.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, instead of just going, oh, I'm the Tardis, like getting into a human body for the first time in however.
Yeah, 700 years. She said. Well, 700 years since they ran away.
Yeah. So it would make sense for it to be like all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love her.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. She played that crazy mad woman well, but not like a scary version of. It was like whimsical, kind of like the Doctor.
Yeah.
She was like a female Doctor.
That's what I kept thinking.
Yeah, in that sort of sense. Yeah, she was erratic, but in like a sort of fun, sexy way. Love the fact they called her sexy as well. So yeah, but I just I love that moment with the Doctor as well, where it's like sort of realization that it's his TARDIS, and that moment where it's like, you never brought me where I wanted to go, and she was like, where you needed to be, and it's like that is just sums up the TARDIS, sums up her in terms of him. It's like she was always there without fail when you needed her, when you didn't need her, but she was there.
Yeah,
and
like she's a bit rogue, but
yeah.
Gets there in the end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like only the last episode she disappeared.
Yeah,
and it was like never done that before, and then So wasn't he going to destroy the TARDIS? He went
the
to
finale of last season.
No, he threw. No, the TARDIS already blew up, so he was throwing the Pandorica, which held the molecules and the particles of the universe previous, and that restored the TARDIS. He did blow up the TARDIS.
So she died for a bit.
Yeah, but then they all died for a bit, didn't they? But then again, did she blow up? Because it was forever blowing up the TARDIS in that moment. So did she really die? If the TARDIS was exploding at every point and everywhere, and that was the eye of the storm, she would actually be the last ember.
Can she die if she ever lived?
Wow, poignant stuff here. Poignant. Yes. So. I thought it was excellent. Again, the writing as well. I know, as I said to you, Gavin's a fucked up man and cancelled. He should be in prison, in my opinion.
Is he not?
No, I think there was just. I think it's just. I don't even know where it is. I think it's just court cases where I think it's maybe it's civil court cases rather than criminal. I don't know, but it's like unfortunately, without going into further, it's like a he said she said sort of thing, but multiple different women, and it's I don't know. But whether it's a thing they're looking into, I think there was legal proceedings that was presented criminally, but I don't know whether it's going forward or not. But we'll have to see. But yeah, but his writing was just outstanding in this. I mean, it was so good, so good, and yeah. And to get again towards if we're just going to stick to the end as well, it's that the speech, everything, but that goodbye that they had, where it wasn't a goodbye but a hello goodbye, where it rather than be torturous sort of like I didn't want to say goodbye, you were there sort of like, what's that sad word, and you said death or something like that. I can't remember what you said when you're trying to think of a word, and it wasn't anything. It was the word was alive, which again is happy, but it's sad when it ends. And then rather than being like I want to say something, and he said goodbye, I was like, no, hello, because that's the only time they're actually going to be able to say hello.
Yeah,
and
she couldn't say it at the start, could she? She said goodbye.
No, yeah, she would say goodbye at the start. Yeah. So it was she wanted to say hello because rather than goodbyes are sad, whereas a hello is this. Again, this was the time that they talked. It's as sad as it is. This was magnificent, and we shouldn't forget that. But him saying please I don't want you to go, the I love you that's being echoed, I love how they didn't put that in the subtitles as well. It might not even be that, but I've heard that and I've gone, as she's going she says I love you there. It's not in the subtitles that popped up there.
Yeah,
so it might not, it's not part of it, I don't think, as the written thing. I think it's part of the edit and they put it, but I still think that is in there even though the subtitles are not there.
No.
So it's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, but it's beautiful.
I think Matt Smith in that moment, when you're looking at him, but he says something and it's like like, you know when you're crying, and you're like,
you're trying to hold it in,
and you're breathing in your words, so you don't go out. I was like, oh shit, this.
Dare I say, I love Tennant, but I think Smith has got more of a emotional range in acting when it comes to the Doctor. I think so. I think it's hard to put out there. I do think is that they've expanded more to Doctor. Like, I don't know, I was about to say call him the crying Doctor, but there's a crying Doctor that comes up. that's on there. But Smith is just, he's like you said, you remember the start when you started watching this, you were like, he's bipolar. You don't know where like sets. But his acting ability is, I think it's more. He has more of a range than Tennant, and I think that he can harness his emotions a lot more when acting.
I don't know. I feel like Tennant was quite an emotional Doctor.
I think he was emotional, but I think he was more. His sadness was more anger and shockness in his face. Whereas like he's there, like he'd be sort of like the one tear when Rose left, and he's like, and it's like. And he's just like, and when I think I'm trying to think about other times he cried, like he did. I think he cried when his daughter died. Again, he's there like sort of. It's more in his voice where he's like, he's doing that, but you don't really. His eyes water, but you don't really see it. Like it's whereas Smith is like, he's like floods of tears.
Okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah, if that makes sense. So yeah, but in the end, again, that like kind of like how we had it in. Where that moment where it's the Dream Lord one where you see like the reflection of the Dream Lord in the TARDIS and the Doctor's like he's noticed it, and then you know what bit I'm on about, you know, in the Dream Lord episode when they and then basically the Doctor's about to push the handle up and he sees the reflection of the Dream Lord. Here's a laugh and he's like that in that sense where it's sort of this moment where we have it with a beat with the Doctor in the TARDIS by himself and he's like trying to speak to her, knowing she won't respond in the way he wants. But then, and wherever he needs to go, and she responds by bringing him where he needs to go. It's again, you're desperate for them, but he got something, and she is responding to him, and that response is to bring him where he needs to be. It's for me, it's beautiful.
I was gonna say it's beautiful, but God, you'd be so depressed, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
If you were him, you'd be unbelievable. I don't know. Because it never would have happened in the first place if that.
Oh yeah.
So
but I think
you wouldn't have ever felt that.
Yeah, exactly. But now
it's the fact that it's been like dangled in front of you and then taken away.
Do you take that for granted, or do you do what you said, which is like, even as it's sad, we still got to spoke. This is not normally possible, but yeah, here we are. So it's an appreciation of something that they never had before. It's like that's saying, don't be sad because the things happen. Was it no? What's that saying?
Don't
be sad.
Don't cry because it's over. Be happy because it happened.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
When it was happening, but now I'm thinking it's severely depressing. But also, you just gotta appreciate it, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably forget in an episode or two.
Yeah. Yeah, it's another, just added to more of his trauma. Yeah. But I will say again, the music that was used during this again was just it's they had the right moment where they kicked in with the do when it was like him to do with the TARDIS, but they also kicked in with the music at the end there where it was more the ethereal sort of with it. I thought Murray Gold did very well there as well. But I mean, there's only so much I can sort of grease this dick. Like for of an episode, because for me it's literally I rate this one so highly because like Tooth and Claw, that one there was my first ever introduction into Who. This one was like the moment it changed for me where I went from being a bitter little bitch to then being oh my god, let me go back. And it also then actually was the turning point where I went from being like I really like the show, I really love the show, but also being in and out, whereas after this is where my obsession kicked in.
Now, at this episode.
Well, yes, this is the bit where I went back.
You had an obsession at the time with Tennant,
but it was more so as the weekly stuff, and this was a gig. But then, as a whole, yes. So I thought this is when it became more of a personality trait for me. Now I've obviously before when I say signing up to forums and discussing stuff with people, it was after this point. So yeah.
They still like do that with things.
Not really, because the forums was like sort of like you think just
like Twitter now.
Yeah, you have Twitter, Facebook, where you can just join things really. So, but yeah, so we've got to eat and we've got to do another reaction. So, is there anything you want to express about this episode other than what we've said so far?
No, I just really liked it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. It's really like the two-parter, but I'd say it's better than the two-parter just as a whole. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, it was just really wholesome in a way, and I think you need a very wholesome episode every now and then, even though it's a bit sad.
Yeah.
Still, but it's better to feel that sort of happiness rather than everyone's sad and dying and depressed.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah. But yeah.
And to be fair, after when the doctor is just like fixing and going, "Oh, what do you want for your room?" and you think like, "Oh, he's just coping."
Yeah.
But sometimes he's like, when he's sad, he's just, what he's doing. Do you know?
Yeah.
He's doing his
So when
own
he said,
thing, he wants to be by himself and stuff. But he seemed like he was taking it all around. And then, especially at the end there, when she pulled that lever and he was like spinning around like a little.
Yeah, like they said, like Amy said, after we're all gone, it's just you and her at the end of the day, isn't the madman with his box. I love the fact as well as that they gave things like she stole him. It wasn't he stole her, she stole him. I love that. I think that's brilliant. That it was. So
he went to steal her.
But she unlocked the door and sort of she wanted to see the universe, so she stole the Time Lord and ran away. I think that's I love it. Beautiful. This is up there for me. I think easily top 10. I think for me of all who I think I don't actually know. Hold on. No, I take that back. Hold on. I'm thinking about stuff.
There are a lot of episodes.
I'd have to rethink that actually. I take that back for now.
Do you know what? Right up until this episode, from what I've seen, I don't think it's ridiculous to say that.
Oh no, I'm thinking about other episodes to come.
Yeah, so
as a whole,
everything you've
seen.
Because
Yeah.
Right now, it's definitely.
Yeah, I don't think I could actually make that list. No one asked me to make that fucking list. You hear me? All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Food. Right, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like. Oh
who's
Dr. Spinning on? Pick a bit. So there's obviously the hard moments where it's like a fear me, I killed all of them. But then it's like, do you really spit? Or it's like, that's the thing has, you're the size of a planet, but inside you're just so small. But he's also spitting in the Tardis.
Yeah.
So it's like, in that moment, it's like, do you pick that? Or do you...
When he calls her sexy.
Yeah, or in her face. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, you do.
Fucking hell. What about when he's making fun of the patchwork people? Where's your dancing? He's got 2 left feet.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Well, yeah, so God knows what he'll do to me. So run. I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of them we could do. It's such a heavy episode. It's like, where do you pick a moment where it could be done and also be fun? Because otherwise it just comes across as aggressive.
I think when on the Tardis, on the actual woman.
You think, when she's like, I think you call me sexy. And he's like, only we're alone. We are alone. Come along then, sexy.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know.
No, not that one, because that was too calm.
Yeah.
When they're in the makeshift Tardis.
Oh yeah, when he's like, that is my name. You bet it is.
Yeah.
Technically, he's also spitting on the Tardis, which is what he did the first time we saw. He spat on the Tardis. There we go. He is spit. I made it as if spitting on the Tardis is bad. That's where this originated from. He's a Tardis spitter. He spits on Tardises.
Yep, I like that.
Right, cool. Right, thank you for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please comment down below. What do you think of this episode? Do you think the Doctor should spit on the Tardis human form? What do you think of Gaiman and his writing? Obviously not the allegations, but what do you think of his writing in this episode? How did you feel with the badass moment of him saying he killed all of them? What do you think of House as a villain? Did you what was his face? I've forgotten his name again now. Fuck! I forgot his name again. What do you think of the voice work from Michael Sheen? There we go. What do you think of Amy and Rory running from the house? Overall, just let me know what you thought of this episode. Was this a turning point for you, like it was for me? Etc, etc. Comment down below. But thank you for watching, guys. And we'll see you out there. It's fine, we're hungry. I've got the shakes. Let's do this! Let's eat!
What a reaction! If this wasn't already my channel, I definitely would have followed for that reaction alone. I would have followed me to the end. Into the very fires of Mondo. I do a lot of references, so you better get used to it. On the screen right now is just some of the reaction content on the channel already, and trust me, there's more that has not been shown, and there's even more to come. So go ahead, click subscribe and hit that notification bell. You know you want to. Comment down below about your favourite bits during this reaction, or I don't know, how handsome I look. Please tell me I look handsome. I need it. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you out there. And yes, I'm even pointing at a fake camera during the voiceover.